Today, we're targeting a critical section for the FAA Part 107 exam, 14 CFR Section 107.29, which covers operations during daylight, civil twilight, and night. The rules on this changed significantly in 2021, and the exam loves to test the specifics of these changes. First, you must know the definition of civil twilight. It is the period that begins 30 minutes before official sunrise and ends at sunrise, and the period from official sunset until 30 minutes after official sunset. The exam will present scenario questions where you have to determine if an operation falls within civil twilight based on given sunrise or sunset times. For example, if sunset is at 7:30 p.m., night operations don't begin until 8:01 p.m. That 30-minute window is civil twilight. A common exam trap is confusing civil twilight with night. While both require anti-collision lighting, the exam will test the precise start and end times. The core requirement for operating in either civil twilight or at night is that the drone must have lighted anti-collision lighting visible for at least 3 statute miles. This is a hard number you must memorize. The exam will test this visibility requirement directly, often asking you to choose the correct distance from a list of options. Don't be fooled by thinking the built-in lights on most drones are sufficient. They usually are not. Another key testable point is where to find the official sunrise and sunset times. Your phone's weather app is not an acceptable source for the FAA. For the exam, you need to know that official sources include the Air Almanac, the chart supplement, and other tools from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA. A tricky question might provide several sources and ask you to identify the official one. Also, be aware of the special rule for Alaska, where civil twilight is defined differently according to the Air Almanac. The exam could present a question specifically about Alaska to catch those who only memorize the standard 30-minute rule. The regulations also state that a remote pilot may reduce the intensity of the anti-collision lights if they determine it's in the interest of safety. For instance, to preserve their night vision, but they can never turn them off completely during the operation. This is a classic nuance the exam might use in a scenario-based question. To help remember the 2 most critical numbers, use this phrase, 30 minutes to fly, 3 miles in the sky. This links the 30-minute civil twilight window directly to the 3 statute mile visibility requirement for your anti-collision lights. Memorizing this will help you instantly recall these 2 key figures when you see them on the exam. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.